to using funnels. I just never have any funnels around. Hey, it's Mike. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, we're doing a wow, it's August and I haven't changed the air filter in the mower yet video because I just haven't changed it. I don't know what to tell you, but I probably did change it last fall, so it's not as old as you think. But I got this new air filter here from Amazon. This claims to be the correct one, but I don't know. It seems like it's going to be too thick to me. This is the 2554. I tried to blow that off there just to give it a little bit of keep some of the dirt out of the motor here. But this poor thing is filthy. Look at this fuel pump. Oh my God, or oil pump, whatever that is. Fuel pump, I guess. So let's put that there. Wow, look at that. We're gonna blow that off too. Hold on a second. This is nasty looking. They claim I bought this filter before, but I don't know about that. It does not seem like the correct one to me. Let's see here. Yeah, how's that look? I don't know how that looks. Well, I guess it's the same height. Look at that. This poor 2554 is taking a beating here. Oh, you know, we do actually have a knife on us. Look at that. All right, it's like I planned this or something. All right, set that down there. Let's tear this thing. You know what? Let's just set you guys down so we can do this more civilized like. So let's set you guys down here. We just lost something. We just lost something. Tear this package open. It does fit. Look at that. All right, so it does fit. Now you're supposed to oil these, not oil these. I don't know. Obviously, I didn't oil it, so I guess we're not going to oil it. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes they're covered in oil. For the 316, they claim it has to be oiled. I really don't know. Boy, that does look nice, though, huh? I gotta admit, that does look pretty nice on there. But is that good? That looks good to me. So let's get the little cap on there. Little wing nut next. I wasn't gonna change the oil on this thing, but maybe I will. You guys inspired me to change the oil here. So I guess that is the correct filter, apparently. What do you do with the old one? Do you really throw the old one out? I guess so. All right, let's seal that bad boy up. This poor mower is taking a beating. I ran over a giant piece of plastic earlier today and sucked that into the mower deck. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually in pretty good shape. That's the old one. That is not bad at all. That's like relatively clean. A little dirty right there. A little dirty right there, but obviously this foam pre-filter is taking the brunt of it. So, yeah, I don't know. Will we keep that one or throw it out? What do you guys do? What do you guys do? Do you keep your old air filters or do you just toss them for 10 bucks and just keep a spare around? I don't really know. All right, maybe we will change the oil on this thing. I can't remember. It's been so long since I did it. I think you just pull this little plug out here and the oil just drains out. But I think I'm going to get a pair of pliers. Now I think you have to twist it somehow. That's the thing I forget. So let me get a tub and a pair of pliers. So stay here. I tell you, I honestly forget. I know this little cap comes off of here, but I don't know how you're supposed to get your hand inside of here to get this thing out of there. All right, I'm back. I got these curved needle nose pliers, which I think, put this here and you pull it. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're missing. Oh. I just don't like that design, man. Craftsman has a much better way of doing this. Because it's getting all over that little cap and everything. Look at that. It's getting all over the cap. Just nasty. How many quarts is this motor supposed to take? I don't know the answer to that question either. You think that's like 2 quarts? It's like 2 quarts to me. It's still draining pretty good. Yeah, that was dirty. That was dirty. I don't know how many hours are on it. I probably should make a note of that at some point. But, yeah. It's draining pretty good. I realize this is probably just me, but I always dump some clean oil in here when I'm filling it. Just so it comes out, washes all that old stuff out of there. I know it's kind of overkill. Look at that, it's a lot cleaner. So, all right, supposedly this thing takes 2 quarts. So I'm gonna go grab 2 full quarts and I will be back in a moment. Stay here. All right, here's what I use. I use this heavy duty 30 weight oil from Walmart. I don't know, seems to work. Who knows, right? All right, let's see if we can get this filter off, which hopefully it comes right off, right? No wrench needed. Oh, look at that, it comes right off. Wait, let's move this because it's gonna drip. It's making a mess. Making a mess everywhere. Look at that. Oh, it's making a mess. That is making a mess. I'm gonna go throw this on my trailer deck. Yeah, so around here our used motor oil winds up on our trailer decks. So I'm gonna let this soak in here into this trailer. It's pretty dry. It was sunny earlier, but now it's not sunny. So we'll let that kind of seep in there in different spots. So used motor oil has plenty of uses around here. I'm gonna just leave this filter somewhere here, maybe like right here. That'll be tomorrow's project. All right, so let's wipe this off here a little bit. It's a little dirty looking. Now we're gonna put some nice fresh oil filter on there. Probably could dump the oil in it like that, huh? All right, let's put a filter on there. This is the, what is this thing? There's no model number on this. The model number's on the box. Here's the model number for this Kohler motor. Now I gotta admit, this cleaner oil is a lot cleaner looking than what was in there. No question about that. It is definitely cleaner looking. All right, we're on the home stretch here. I don't think I'm going to put a filter on this. A filter wrench. I usually don't. Hand tight should be good. All right, let's see if we can get this little cap. So let's see, I pushed it out. So now you just push it in. Then you just, can you see that? Just push this little thing in and you turn it. There's a little tiny groove that you really can't see down there. Like a little pin. That kind of locks it in place. And as best I can tell, it is locked in place. But we're going to give it a little twist with these needle nose pliers. Again, hard to do with one hand, all this stuff, especially when you're right-handed. So let's see. Yeah, all right, that's locked in place. Get this little cap that you can't really reach well. Pop that on there. Now, as far as I can tell, we should be good to go with that. So let's see if we could freehand pour 2 quarts of oil into this thing. Is that something we can do? I don't know. Let's see. Can we freehand pour 2 quarts of oil in here? Let's see. Should have wiped that down first. That is nasty looking. That is just nasty looking right there. We'll check the hours on this thing and see how many hours we're at, just for kicks. It's a pretty good pour, right? I'm not opposed to funnels. I just never have any funnels around when I need them. So I'm not opposed to using funnels. I just never have any funnels around when I'm doing stuff like this. And if you do have funnels around, chances are good they're not really clean, right? So, yeah, I think that looks good enough for that quart. Let's get quart number 2. Like I said, again, this is the oil we're using. Super heavy duty Walmart oil. Stuff is like, I think it's $4 or $5 a quart, man. It really went up a lot. So, let me know what you guys are using in your motors, will you? Can I use something cheaper in this or something different? Or what? And he's gobbling it up. Oops. Oh, we spilled it. Oh, we're spilling it everywhere. You knew that was going to happen, right? All right, well, again, probably close enough. All right, we're going to pop this little cap back on there. That is filthy. Maybe next time I should wipe this off before I do that, you think? Yeah, that would have been a good idea. Maybe we'll reverse this video and pretend I did this first so you guys don't flame me for not wiping this down before I open that up. That's filthy. Absolutely filthy. Spore motor. All right, so that's all that there. This is this. That's that. The other thing. I don't see any leaks. No leaks coming out. This again is the Kohler. What is this thing? The CH23S motor in the 2554. Let's fire it up and see what happens. But I gotta move all my junk here first. Let's see if we can see the hours in this thing. It is, what is that? 600 and, oh, is that 78? 678.6? Or is that 618.6? I can't read it. I don't know. Let's see if it starts up. Yeah, it is.
Jeep is deader than a doornail. All the goddamn lights are flashing.
Huh. Ooh, it always, why does it always backfire like that? All right, well, the oil's changed. I did some random mowing. We have about 7 acres that we mow here on the property, and it takes a little while. This is a 54-inch cut on this deck. I have a Craftsman that has a 42, unfortunately. That was inherited. And one with a 46-inch deck. So if we do the 46 and the 54, it's 100 inches. Not bad, but it still takes a while to cut this grass. Right now I'm going to put this electric fence back together. Had to do some weeding in the garden. And there's a deer. You just saw those 2 rabbits. I don't know if you saw those 2 rabbits or not, but they want a piece of my garden. So we're going to put the electric fence back on. I'm going to call it quits for mowing because the grass is getting wet. The tires got water on them. So, boy, I tell you, it's hard to find dry grass around here. All summer long, it's either rained or it gets too high, and it always has moisture in it. Like, this grass is just wet. This is a former hayfield we're trying to mow with these tractors. So, but it's thick, and this thing does not mow evenly. So, I don't know. I mean, I got to get the blades. I got to take the blades off and sharpen them. I just don't feel like taking off this deck. We bought this thing like 3 years ago, and it's, you know, I haven't sharpened the blades. I know, sue me. But from what I've read, this deck weighs like 100 pounds, and I do not feel like taking it off. So I got to find them. I'm trying to find a used mower lift because I'm too cheap to buy a new one. So if I find a used mower lift, I'm going to take these blades off and sharpen them. But I haven't found one yet. I found one. Lady flaked out, disappeared, never bought it off. It was like 80 bucks. That's not bad. Anyway, all right, let's turn this thing off. I'm gonna put the fence back together, park this thing back in the barn, and finish mowing some other time. I gotta change the oil in the other Craftsman. I haven't done that one yet this season. The one Craftsman I did change at the beginning of the season. So I do change my oil once in a while, just when I think about it. All right, this does sound a lot better, and it's not quite as, whatever. So you guys wanna watch the sunset? I will work on this garden. Thanks for watching.